Go for it.
Hello.
Hello. It's been a while, but we're back. And this
Yes.
time it's going to be something that the entire Indian car manufacturers have been keeping their eyes wide open for. And it's
Hello.
been one of the craziest SUVs that the Indian market has ever had. And it's going to be, a feather on the cap for Mahindra because it's about the XUV700.
It is the return
Hello.
of the prodigal son.
XUV700.
Yes. So Shreyas hasn't lost his mind, if anybody was wondering. The reason why he keeps on saying hello is because that is all we know about this car. That the car is coming and Mahindra has said hello XUV700. That is
Coming.
pretty much all we know. Apart from, if I may quickly point out, there are a few teaser videos which we'll get to very soon. But before that, I want to talk about this, the XUV500. Although we think that it is going to be slightly, it is going to be an upgraded version of the XUV500.
So Mahindra have had a huge impact in the Indian market with their big ass SUVs. They had the Bolero, they had the Scorpio, but the XUV 500 was the first premium class SUV that they've ever made. I think this was back in 2011, and it made a huge impact on the people who were looking for a proper SUV at an affordable price.
Right.
Yeah. So one thing is, Mahindra, their XUV500, the one which came out early 2011. That was the first Indian-made body-on-frame chassis SUV. So if you don't know what that means, there's a structural frame, steel frame of which you see of the car, and then the body is placed on top of the frame and it's homologated with the frame. That's how the car is built, and that for an SUV build, that's more safer. Like the safety standard on those things are higher. Like the Land Rover and all of them use body-on-frame chassis only. So that was one thing. The safety aspect of it was there, and then it was a premium sort of SUV which people which was in the affordable segment of the market.
Yeah.
A lot of people could afford it, and of course, driving an SUV is it's a commanding thing on the road. You're literally sitting above a lot of other people on the road. So that feel of being above everyone else and sitting inside a good and beautiful cabin is that's where it started, making a hit.
Speaking of which,
Hello.
back, Mahindra is bringing another step up in the XUV game. So it's going to be very interesting to see this segment of the market because we've had way too many, those jacked up hatchbacks and the compact SUVs and this and that. So this is a nice change of pace, having two very important
proper SUV.
large SUVs back to back Indian launches. So it's going to be very interesting, and it's probably the biggest event, as I said, for Indian car lovers this year that we have seen. So the launch is expected 1 week from now, which is still too far if you are us or if you're anything like us, waiting for a nice car, waiting to see what it does to the market and waiting to finally see how it looks. We have seen teaser images and everything, but an official launch is an official launch. So we will wait a week. While we wait for the launch, however, Mahindra has teased, a few features of this car, which we will talk about now, which are quite interesting because, again, as Shreyas was talking about the premium SUV class, so this is bringing in a few features that we have seen in very high-end cars. So the first thing up is smart door handles. I mean, I personally don't get why door handles need to be smart. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with putting your hand under a lever and pulling the door open, but it's fine. It's a nice feature to have. It's a premium feature. But what is important is this sort of fits into the body of the car. So the door handles don't stick out when you don't need them, which again, as we mentioned, we have seen on premium SUVs like, Range Rovers and high-end Land Rovers. So the other premium thing that we have seen is
the drowsiness sensors. So from what I've seen in America, at least, there's a beep that's, loudly playing inside the cabin of your car when you swerve off lane, but that's about it.
Right.
This is something which they've taken to the next level, where the car actually nudges the steering wheel to bring you back into awareness. So that is something which they've brought into the car, and I think it's very important. If you're cruising on long drives, and let's say the sleep kicks in.
Speaking of drives and going out, we have a big coronavirus pandemic going on, which is where the next feature comes in. Shreyas.
Yeah, air filter. So it's basically like that AquaGuard you have at home. You drink cleaner water, or here in the car you breathe purer and cleaner air. So does that cut out 90% of the bacteria? 90 or 99?
95.
95. 95% of the bacteria that you will be in general breathing in. So
But you should still wear a
good
mask.
for your health. So another beautiful and interesting feature that this car gets is that it's magnificent sunroof. Mahindra have claimed that they're going to be giving it the big sunroof in the entire segment. That's bigger than the Creta's panoramic sunroof. So that will be amazing. And of course, if you're too lazy to open the door handles, you will definitely be too lazy to open the sunroof also. So you can control, it's voice controlled by Alexa. If you just go, Alexa, open my sunroof, it'll open the car sunroof, not your sunroof.
Which is the Adreno X or Adrenox. I'm not sure how it is pronounced. So yeah, the other big feature that Mahindra has teased is not it's an LED headlight. I mean, yeah, okay, fine, great. It looks good. That's all we have to say about that. So yeah, but this is basically what we officially know about the car. There are, as I said, a lot of leaks. A lot of people have taken spy pictures of it. You will find the internet awash with spied pics of the XUV700. So go check it out. We will link all of these teaser videos in our video description. And this is particularly amazing because these videos have a separate channel. The XUV700 has a separate channel, and all of these videos have millions of views and like 3 to 5 to 7 million views within weeks, which just shows how much interest people have in this car. I mean, they're looking at a 10-second clip where, like 30-second clip where the car isn't even shown. It's just features. So yeah, so it's creating a lot of buzz. And also, just to be relevant to the times, we have our first gold medal. I mean, we have the first gold medal victory at the Olympics for India today.
Hats off to Neeraj Chopra, man. Hats off to Subedar Neeraj Chopra.
Yes. So apart from hats off from about 1.3 billion people, he is also going to be one of the recipients of the XUV700, which Anand Mahindra has promised to gift him once it is launched, which is a great gesture. And we just thought it was very relevant because we are shooting this on the day that we won the medal.
Won the gold.
Yeah. And we just heard that Anand Mahindra has given the statement.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll try getting Neeraj Chopra to come on the channel and review the car for us.
It's nice that we're keeping our hopes
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. No, yeah, this is goodbye now, because we will be saying hello to you definitely next week when the XUV700 finally launches, the official launch. We will have more information. We will talk about it and we will see how people have reacted. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, share and subscribe, the other jazz, and we will see you on the day of the launch.